Hey, are you looking to get your badges and overall grind for the cheapest and fastest way possible? Well, you are in luck. I have a brand new badge and overall grinding service on my Twitter and my Instagram. Links in the description. Hit me up in the DMs for prices and I'll see you guys in the DMs, man. Before I begin this video, if you guys could smash that like button, saying for 100 likes in the video. Share the video to every one of your friends, your mum, your nana, everyone you know. Hit that subscribe button if you're new or returning. Hit that bell to be notified every single time I upload a video. And let's get straight into the video, as well as follow me on Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, all my social medias, and I'll reply to everyone who will message me that badge and overall grinding service. Twitter and Instagram live streams every night on Twitch. Catch you guys in the video. Hello and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are looking at the top 3 most overpowered broken builds after patch 9. Of course, at the end of the video, I'm going to give you some sleeper builds. But today in the comments section, I would love to hear what your favorite builds after patch 9 are. Is it a shot creating stretch? Is it a pure stretch? Is it a shot creating 3-point shooter? Is it a pure shot creator, a pure playmaker, playmaking sharp? You tell me in the comments section down below what build you are using or gonna make after this patch. Now the first build I want to have a look at is the shooting guard, shot creating, 3-point shooting guard. I made a James Harden build, which is actually this build. Top right hand corner of the video to check out that video, highly recommended. So the first thing I want to look at this build is if you make him like 6'3" or 6'2", you can speed boost. But I think with 6'3", you need to have your takeover to speed boost. Yes, you do, because you need an 86 ball control to speed boost. So I have an 85. But with this build, remember, you got like a really good 3-point shooting. Your mid-range is impeccable as well. You can drive. You can do everything with this build. You can pass. As long as you make the build correctly. These are the weights and everything else I recommend. Obviously, you can buffer it. You can do whatever you want to it in your own time. Wingspan, I always put it minimum or 1 or 2 above the minimum if you're making a shooting player, of course, because you want to have your shooting good. Like, look at this, they got a 99 open mid-range. That is incredible. With an 87 open shot 3. This build is obviously deadly. You got an 85 ball control, 87 3, 99 mid-range. Who wouldn't want this build for a shooting guard position? That is the first build I want to show you in this video. Let's get into the second build, but that is actually one of my favorite builds after the patch, because you can do absolutely everything, as I said. The next build I want to have a look at is the stretch big shot creator. So the shot creating stretch. The reason why I like this over the pure stretch big is because you got all gold badges. Remember that. It's easy to get gold badges. Hall of Fame badges are a bit of a pain in the neck. But at the same time, with having that difficult shots, with an 85-3, with a limitless range gold, you're going to be deadly. Obviously an 80 right here, 81 right here, but you're going to make your wingspan minimum and your weight nearly minimum, because you're a shot creating stretch, right? You don't need to be great on defense. You're just going to be able to contest people. And with the on the shooting, you need T-Rex arms really if you want to shoot the best you can, because that's what your build is basically doing. You've seen Duke Dennis use this build. That's why I got it off. I haven't been looking at stretch bigs, pure stretch bigs, but I think they're too linear. Like, they don't have enough, like, variety, you know what I mean? This has more variety because you can go off the dribble way better, because you only got silver difficult shots on the pure stretch. Gold, from silver to gold, you know the buffer, it goes up to like 5-10% extra percentage of making the shot. So, with that being said, the gold badge actually helps out. Even though your 3 is only an 85, if you do a fadeaway from the corner, it's going to be deadly. You still got an 88 open mid-range. Like, that's crazy, man. You can't do everything with this build, but the 3-point shooting with the difficult shots is so incredible. You can play 2v2s with it. You can play 3v3s. You can play rec center with it. You can play pro-am with it. That's why I like it more than the pure stretch, because more versatile on the court and in any situation that you need this build to become. It's obviously good on the 3s, but that is the second build I want to talk about. Obviously, there is no particular order. These are just the builds I think and I recommend for after patch 9 if you want to make new builds. Tomorrow, I will have how to become a VC millionaire in tomorrow's video if you want to make these builds. And I've got a badge glitch video on the channel. You can do that. With the VC glitch tomorrow, you're gonna be all set to make your new builds. The third build I want to have a look at is the shooting guard, playmaking, 3-point shooter. The reason why I love this build after the patch, because there is no more pushing, right? So you cannot be pushed around the court by all these sweaties, all these bums. You can't be like pushed around like you're nothing. If you know how to dribble at least a little bit, you're going to be Gucci with this player. I recommend 6'5". Only reason because 6'5" is a little bit better for me. My favorite height on the game is 6'4". I'm going to go 6'5". Everyone else is like a 6'6", 6'7". But with this build, you can make the small forward version. But I wouldn't recommend making the small forward version, because the shooting guard version actually is way better. And you're about the same height anyway, so there's really no point. But with this build, right, you can dribble. You can do layups. You can't really dunk that much. Your 3-point shooting's great. Your badges are amazing. Your mid-range is great. Everything about this build on the offensive end is just incredible, really, if you really think about it. With gold pick and roll maestro, you could do a lot with that. You got gold diamond to set up your teammates. Look, you get 82 open 3 with an 85 open mid-range. Like, come on, man. Why would you not want this build with a 92 ball control, with an 84 shot close, 82 driving layup, 84 standing layup? Come on, man. You can't. The only thing you can't do with this build really is dunk, as I said. Your speed is great. Your shooting is great. Your inside game is pretty good. Your defensive end, you still got a 71 steal, which is pretty decent for this build. Lateral quickness is a 79 as well, with an 87 speed. You still got a bit of strength and your 99 stamina. So that's why I love that build the third most out of the lot. They're not in any particular order, as I want to keep putting that in your guys' head. But they are the 3 favorite builds after the patch, in my opinion. I want to know what your opinions are in the comment section down below. Now, some secret builds. Obviously, I put the shot creating defender. I know a lot of people use in the Rec Center or Pro, and they put the defending primary because I want to be able to defend better. It's like a more versatile position. But for the park, you really want a shot creating defender, because look at, you got an 83 mid with a 76.3 without minimum wingspan. Once you get minimum wingspan, you got like a 79, but you wouldn't put minimum wingspan on the defender. Put like 2 above minimum, which give you like a 78.3 with like an 85 mid, which is really, really good. Plus you can defend. My favorite build is the pure shot creating shooting guard. I do have the point guard version on the PlayStation, and then the shooting guard version on the Xbox. The reason I love the shooting guard version is because your shooting badges are way better. They're really, really good. But with the point guard version, you get the upside of the silver dimer and the silver pick and roll maestro. But with the shooting guard version, you get the gold catch and shoot and the gold corner specialist. So it's all about picking your poison and what you want better. Either way, they're still the exact same build, just with 2 different badges that are different, really, if you think about it, if you have a look at it that way. Now, with the weight and stuff, I have it like 185 for my build, 6'3", with 1 or 2 below minimum wingspan. The reason why that is because when you have 1 or 2 below minimum wingspan, it's because it's really, really good to have that, because you're not really going for defense on this guy. You're just going for pure shooting, pure passing, stuff like that. With an 83 open 3 with a 99 mid-range, 90 shot close, 89 layup, 81 driving dunk with a 71 contact. You do get silver. I'm pretty sure silver posterizer with this build. That is incredible. Got 83 post moves. That's cool. 82 speed. When you have your takeover, you can speed boost as well, which is a really another big upside to this build. I've been using this build ever since the start of 2K19. I didn't use it last year. The only person I know who's really dominant on this build is Ticino. He's the other only real positive, like really good shot creator. And every one of my footage right here, they're all me shooting on my shot creator, my pure shot creator 92 overall. I am in my last part of 93. I've made like 5 or 6 builds this year, and I have not hit 93 this year, even though I hit 99 last year. It was a lot of a grind. But they are the builds that I am sleeping on. But I also want to chuck in a couple of extra ones here, just for you guys that made it to the end. If you did make it to the end, type Giannis in the comment section for a shout out next video. This is the jump shot I'm using, by the way. If you guys haven't seen the last jump shot video, this is the jump shot I use and recommend for every single build. Is a pure rim, no, not a pure rim protector. You got a rim protecting sharpshooter or a pure glass cleaner or glass cleaning slasher. So they are the real builds I want to talk about, is the rim protectors, because lockdowns are really, really good. Don't get me wrong, they're like one of the best builds in the game, if not like they are one of the best, obviously, for prime rec. For the perfect 5v5 team with the 3v3s, if you have like a lockdown at the shooting guard position, because normally the shooting guard position is the most OP player on the court. Maybe sometimes it's the point guard version, we don't really know. You can always obviously switch off the pure lockdown. But the rebounding, the centers that do rebounding, inside centers are dead in this game. But I do really like the inside centers because you can shoot on this game with that build. Remember that. But another couple of sleeper builds I need to know in the comment section down below from you guys. But I did release my jump shot. I released the best builds after patch 9. I'm doing a big VC, how to become a VC millionaire tomorrow. How to become a VC millionaire underneath a week easily. Maybe in 2 days. I got my badge glitch on the video. I got every single video that you need on this channel. So if you're new, old, or returning, hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell to be notified every single time I upload. And hit that like button. Be greatly appreciated. I'll catch you guys in the next video.